12 doctors stood in silence. A billionaire was about to lose the one thing money couldn't replace. Then someone stepped forward. No one expected it. No one believed it. What happened next shocked everyone in that hospital. Don't blink. Watch till the end. Chief Raymond Adeyemi was a man the country respected and feared. He had wealth, influence, and power. But among all his achievements, one thing mattered most to him. His only son, Daniel Adeyemi. Daniel was 17 years old. Chief Raymond had daughters, beautiful, intelligent girls. But in his heart, Daniel was different. Not because the girls mattered less, but because Daniel carried the family name forward. Daniel was calm, disciplined, and kind. Despite growing up in luxury, he treated everyone with respect, from teachers to security guards. That was why the shock came like lightning. It happened during a national schools debate competition. Daniel was speaking confidently when his voice suddenly faded. He paused, held his chest, then sat down slowly, confused. The microphone fell from his hand. The hall went silent. Within minutes, ambulances arrived. Daniel was rushed to one of the most expensive private hospitals in Abuja. Chief Raymond arrived shortly after, his expensive suit forgotten, his hands shaking. "Save my son," he said, "whatever it takes." The hospital went into emergency mode. Machines were connected, blood tests were taken, scans were run. Daniel was unconscious but breathing. Mrs. Ifunana Adeyemi sat beside her son, holding his hand, whispering prayers. The sisters stood together, crying quietly. For the first time, the Adeyemi family felt powerless. Chief Raymond demanded the best. Not one doctor, not 3, not 5, 12 specialists, cardiologists, neurologists, internal medicine experts, emergency consultants. Each doctor examined Daniel carefully, and yet something was wrong. The symptoms did not align clearly. His heart was not failing. His brain showed activity. His lungs were working, but irregularly. One doctor spoke carefully. "This looks like the body is reacting to something internal, not structural damage." Another added, "It's as if the system is overwhelmed." Chief Raymond slammed his fist softly on the table. "So what are you saying?" The doctor hesitated. "We don't yet know." As hours turned into days, the doctors reviewed Daniel's history. They discovered something important. Daniel had been under extreme pressure. Top student, debate champion, future business heir, family expectations. He slept little, worked hard, carried responsibility quietly. He never complained. Sometimes, strength hides stress. 3 days passed. Daniel did not wake up. His breathing became shallow at times, then suddenly rapid. Machines beeped constantly. The doctors grew quieter. That silence frightened Chief Raymond more than bad news. Mrs. Ifunana whispered, "Please, he is our only son." Chief Raymond looked at his child and felt something he had buried for years. Fear mixed with regret. On the 4th day, something unexpected happened. A hospital cleaner, a woman in her late 40s, named Mama Grace, was mopping the corridor. She was quiet, invisible, ignored. As she passed Daniel's room, she stopped suddenly. Her mop slipped from her hand. She leaned forward, staring through the glass. eyes widened. No, she whispered. She had seen this before, many times. Mama Grace was not educated, but she was experienced. Before becoming a cleaner, she had spent over 10 years caring for patients in rural clinics. She had assisted nurses, watched doctors work, observed patterns, lost loved ones. Her younger brother had collapsed in a similar way years ago. Same age, same breathing pattern, same confusion among doctors. Back then, it was diagnosed late, too late. Mama Grace never forgot. She learned by pain. What Mama Grace noticed was not machines or numbers. It was behavior. Daniel's breathing was irregular, but not failing. His body tensed suddenly, then relaxed. His hands clenched during stress sounds like alarms. She remembered what an old nurse once told her. Sometimes, the body shuts down not because it is broken, but because it is overloaded. This condition was rare but real. A severe stress-induced neurological response. Not madness, not spiritual, not fake. Medical, but often missed. Mama Grace hesitated. Who would listen to a cleaner? But then she remembered her brother. She knocked softly. A doctor frowned. You shouldn't be here. She bowed slightly. I am sorry, she said. Please, I've seen this before. Chief Raymond turned. Who are you? She looked at him and recognized him instantly. The man who once refused her family help. Her voice shook, but she spoke. Sir, your son's condition reminds me of stress-triggered neurological shutdown. The body is protecting itself. The doctors froze. One specialist stepped forward. Explain what you observed. Mama Grace spoke slowly. She explained. Sensitivity to sound. Breathing changes during stimulation. Muscle tension during stress. A foreign doctor whispered, this aligns with acute stress response disorder with neurological suppression. The room went silent. How had they missed it? They adjusted the environment, reduced noise, adjusted medication, changed monitoring frequency, allowed deep rest. Not risky, not reckless, just listening. That night felt endless. Machines beeped softly now. Daniel's breathing stabilized. His fingers twitched. At 3:12 a.m., his eyes opened slightly. His mother screamed, "He's awake!" The doctors rushed in. Daniel whispered faintly, "Mom." The room exploded in tears. Chief Raymond fell to his knees, not because of wealth, because of humility. He asked to see Mama Grace. When she entered, he bowed. "I failed your family once," he said, "but you saved mine." She shook her head. "I only spoke because I couldn't stay silent again." Daniel recovered fully. The doctors published the case anonymously to educate others. Chief Raymond funded mental health awareness, youth stress programs, community clinics. Daniel later studied medicine, not to be rich, but to listen. Sometimes, knowledge does not come from books, but from pain, observation, and experience. Sometimes, the person you ignore carries the answer you need. Respect everyone. Listen deeply. Life can be saved by humility. Sometimes, wisdom does not wear a white coat. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who needs this lesson,
and subscribe for more powerful African stories that teach, heal, and inspire. Because the next story may change your life.